Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that your morning is going well so far. I actually just got up and wanted to get on here early. So this is day 3 of my self-compassion, self-care journey. As you can probably see, the sun is shining. Hopefully the lighting is okay. But yeah, this is day 3, and already the day just kind of started for me, and I'm already got a heavy mind. So one thing that I'm discovering is that I've had a negative type pattern of thinking. And you might ask, like, what does that have to do with self-care, self-compassion? But I think a lot of those negative thoughts that and patterns that I've had since I think I was a kid have caused me to not practice self-care and self-compassion towards myself. Whether it's feeling like I'm not good enough, feeling like I can never get anything right, just questioning who I am and my character, whether, when I've never had a reason to question it. But I'm finding that those negative thought patterns are, you know, have a way of being connected to, my lack of self-care and lack of self-compassion. And so I am I have something that I need to do. I need to do something about that. I need to do something about my negative thoughts. And so I'm in therapy right now, which I have no issue with sharing. I'm in therapy right now, and one of the things that they bring up is called cognitive behavioral therapy. And I've tried it. I've tried it, but I'm not consistent with it. And it wasn't until today that I really realized, or this morning, that I have to do that. I have to retrain my mind. I have to retrain my thoughts to be positive. And this thing, I think it was a paper that somebody wrote, or it was a post or something that somebody wrote about, changing people's thinking patterns. And it was saying that you're going to have to get used to repetitiveness, because it's so, meaning that it's going to be an everyday thing where I have to repeat the positive things, that I want to think, the truth, instead of the lies or the negative thoughts that I've been thinking all these years. And it said that it's going to take a great amount of patience to know, because it's my thoughts and my are not going to change overnight. And that just feels really overwhelming, and it feels hard. It makes me think, like, wow, like, do I really want to do this? But it's for my mental health. It's so that I can, implement self-care into my life. It's so that I can have self-compassion, and not just that I can have self-compassion for myself, but I can have compassion for other people. I really think that starting and really making an effort every day to implement cognitive behavioral therapy, not putting too much pressure on myself, not trying to do everything all at once, but just kind of one thought at a time, is really going to change my life, and it's really going to change my behavior and how I live. And so it's no longer a suggestion, to me, from the therapist. I really think that it's something that I need to do. It's something that's really needed. And I'm a perfectionist. I can be very caught up in perfection, and thinking, well, I got to do this every single day, and I got to do this. But no, like I said, not putting pressure on myself to do a whole bunch, because I think that will make me quit. That will make me feel like I'm overwhelmed and I don't want to keep going. Um, and I don't want that. And I remember a story. My friend, a friend of mine, she was telling me how the brain works, and how, you know, I guess the way we think kind of digs grooves in our brains. So if we're thinking negatively, a negative groove is being, you know, dug into our brain. And so when you start bringing positive things, slowly but surely it chips away at that negative. It starts to dig a positive groove. And then before you know it, you're thinking more positively. You're thinking good things about yourself. You're feeling good about yourself, and I think once you start thinking good, then you can live. Do things that you thought you never could do before, that your negative thoughts told you, or your inner critic or people told you couldn't do. So it's going to be a long journey, and it's something that I have to be honest with myself about, and I have to be honest with God about. Like I don't have everything that I don't have the strength within myself. I have some, sort of strength, but God is the one that I fully feel like and believe that it could carry me on, to help me to be consistent, not do it for me, but just to kind of remind me through his Holy Spirit, every day, like, hey, this is for your good. This is, you need to be doing this. Remember cognitive behavioral therapy, just kind of those nudges and reminders every day. And, I hope that, I just pray for great things to come about. I'm not really sure what and how I'll do it. I guess my idea of is kind of writing down all the negative thoughts that I believe and kind of finding the truth, the true thought or the positive thought, and kind of just kind of going like that, doing it one by one. I don't know the timeline. I don't know how long, I'll do that, like work on that one thought, but I feel like, God will let me know. And it's all what works for me. What works. You can get advice from people and ask them how long should I do this or how long, but it's really what works for you. And so that's what I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I hope that your morning is going great so far. I pray that you have a great rest of the day. Get out, get some sunshine. Like I said, it's sunny. The sun is shining right now on me, and I'm grateful. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. All right, bye.